So great, today, all my lovely students and some older friends, you are here. That is a very special moment for me. For 29 years for the school, from scratch. In these few days, we understand this past Friday, it's a big holiday for religions. Thursday, April 18, we signed agreement. And Dr. Nisia to be a owner of the university. And then the next day, Friday, immediately I start to clean my office. Friday whole day, Saturday whole day, even Sunday, Easter Sunday, I was here. And yesterday is Monday. I'm so appreciate my staff people, Weilan and the way they leave until 9 p.m.
Wow.
Have a nice office for you. We work so hard.
Thank you very much.
And I then in these few days, I review all the documents. Some documents we need to dump, some documents we need to keep. Just like a history picture in my mind. They have a newspaper, old newspaper in 1981, 1982. 1981, when I run the clinic in Gray State, Texas. The advertising, I cut, put it in there. 1982, I challenged medical board on the newspaper. And then 1982, then 1983, I got Attorney General Jim Mattox, JM 125. I won the battle, medical board and constitution. And then in 1986, 5 acupuncturists, we filed a lawsuit in the federal court. We don't want the MD supervision us. In 1988, Houston Chronic, big headline, say acupuncturists still need under MD supervisor. I still fight. Did 5 times lobby. Until every 2 years lobby, until 1993, May 18, 11 a.m., we passed state legislatures. We don't need MD supervision at all. We negotiate with TMA in House Speaker's office from 8 p.m. until next day 2 a.m. 15 from Texas TMA people. Only how many from acupuncturists? One is our lawyer association of Jim Mattox. One's me, one's my husband. 3 people dealing with 15 people. Until 2 a.m., we agree. They try to treat us like a physical therapy. I say, no way, I will walk away. There's no way we cannot enter MD supervision, no more. That's why in 1993, we passed state legislature. And then governor say I gave you 2 privileges. First thing, the first time acupuncture meeting on your birthday, January 22nd. The second thing, you can choose your license number. I'm the number 5 in my family. I put a Paul behind me. He's number 6, I'm number 5, license number. And then in 1990, even we didn't pass the state legislatures yet. I opened the first acupuncture school in the Gray State, Texas in 1990. In these few days, when I review all the documents, I remember in 1990, the school income is how much? Do you know? $37,000. And right now, last year, near $2.5 million, near 2.5. Even last year before, it's 2.5 more. I review those documents. A lot of memory come back from to me. I'm so appreciate a lot of wonderful people surrounding to help me. In the right moment, always have right person show up to help us. We understand in the past so many years, I totally understand what is a minority woman to run the school in higher education in the great state Texas. I totally understand what is discrimination, what is unfair. People, they don't need to talk to you. You see the eye, they look at you, you will know. I'm fighting for this. Fight, fight, fight. We all understand ACICA's 2016. They face a big challenge. I work so hard to try to help our later ACICAs. I remember in 2012, 2011, when I applied ACICAs, they have thousands of schools in the nation. I read a list. I told myself, maybe one day I will be a big sister. Then I told myself, there's no way. There are a lot of big schools, it's stuck on the market, also for-profit school. Are you want to be a big sister? No way. I just think about it. I say, no way, no way, no way. I just be a good girl to in ACICA system. And here, 2016, you all know. Recently, the nation know because they want to punish for-profit school. It's a policy change. So that's why almost have how many schools shut down? Over 2,000 schools shut down. If you go to ACICAs, right now we are the big sister and the brother in the great state Texas. We are the only one locally from great state Texas. A lot of things I want to encourage all of you. Run the school business, no hero, no hero. Also talking about the what? Teamwork. Teamworks. Today, school can run for 29 years. We have two colleges, one's a Chinese medicine college, one's a business school. Also appreciate for all the staff people, all the faculty, all the employees work so hard. We need a humble to respect our colleague. Just like several days ago, one student told me, President Lin, I never see President make a tea for the employee. I put a green tea and carry the cup to my employee to drink. I never see president like that. I say the school always need to respect people, do the extra mile for people. That's why when I need to retire, I talk with the higher education. I remember they over the phone, even face to face. He looked at me. I cannot believe that is rare. We understand you are the fighter. You always want to fight, fighting for all students' rights, for your professional rights. Even for ARCON, ACICAs, even a lot of my friends are lawyers. They are in higher education lawyer. They say, even for DOE, they say, I cannot believe this rare. You want to retire. I always tell Dr. Nisi, I say, Dr. Nisi, in my life, I put a family is number one. The school is number two. Family value is very important. That's why you can see my lovely husband with me. Right now, he's 75 years old. I'm sorry, I need to let people know how old. Right now, he's 70. It's okay, okay. He's 75 years old. You can see, I feel sorry each time I come to the work. He always with me together. Help me to carry the bag, to carry this, carry that. He always sitting in the same office with me to watch me to work. And here...
I watch you, bodyguard.
Oh, bodyguard. Okay, thank you. He's always there to help me. Okay, so that's why I'm very fortunate. I have a wonderful husband. We're married right now for 38 years. For 38 years. So I understand to be a woman, you need in the career in this kind of war. a lot of things, you need a phone. You need to understand the family value. Just like I dedicated to the school for the education. It's the same thing. Until time is right, I feel I'm sorry to my husband, always with me to be a bodyguard. I told myself, I need to step down. When I want to step down, do you know what my husband told me? Great. He never said great. He said, you want to step down? Great. And then he told me, hey, who will be the best person to take over the school? I said, this is my baby for 29 years, right? Just like you have a daughter, you want a daughter marry, you always want to marry the best person and the capable person. Not is for the money, it's for the capability, right? Honest, integrity. That's why my husband say, Dr. Anisi. I say, Dr. Anisi, he's a big school at university. He always told me, sometimes he always very dedicated for our school. I think he deserved that. He been with our school for 14 years. Start from beginning was vice chair until former Texas Attorney General Jim Mattis 2008. Heart attack passed away. And then he from vice chair to be a chair for 10 years. The reason he can be successful, each time we have a board meeting, if he come, he always come here 30 minutes earlier, sitting outside big tree to waiting for the meeting. That's why it's really touched my heart. I say, even one time your school, one sister come to my school, say, my gosh, this so tiny school, Dr. Nisia is so busy. He will be dedicated for your school for so many years. Unbelievable, unbelievable, say that. And Dr. Nisia is always behind the school. Each time the board members meeting, he always review all the documents, have some suggestion. We need to improve this or do this. So that's why Paul say Dr. Nisia is the most qualified people. You know, I remember many, many years ago, I asked him, I say, I put the school, my family is number one, the school is number two. Dr. Nisia say, I put the school number one, family number two. That's why University in Connan War can be that successful. When he take over in Connan War, very tiny school, when he retire, have 12,000 students, right? 12,000 students. Have a medical school, physical therapy, and eye doctor, and also pharmacy. A lot of different programs. He have a big vision. That's why my husband say, Dr. Nisi, Dr. Nisi. I say, okay, I need to obey my husband. That's why I also observe Dr. Nisi is really love education, really love education. He put his lifetime and the energy, everything for the higher education. That's why I think he's the most best qualified people to be in this, take over this baby. Not a baby, already 29 years old, right? So I think he's the most qualified person to handle this school. So that's why all my staff people, all my faculty, all my students, you know, I'm not dumping you guys, no. You're always in my life, it's so important. That's why everybody, like all my students, they all have my cell phone number. Even a lot of acupuncture, they all have my cell phone number. They say, if we have any question, just call Lisa. Lisa always jump in, always jump in. That's why I'm so appreciate all of you can join this historical moment. And welcome Dr. Nisi. Thank you.
Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. Paul may be retiring, but Lisa is not retiring.
No, I will retire.
Congratulating you on this wonderful day. So
Thank
please.
you, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I don't have tears yet, but I know I owe you guys a lot, especially for all our staff member, teachers, and all the students for all your support for such a long time. to help to run the school right, to run the school honest, and run straightforwardly. In the last 29 years, in conclusion, the school is still small, okay? But I would say that the school in the 29 years has almost no any blemish, any single violation, no any kind of bad record in higher education or in accredited agencies or Homeland Security or related any agency related with the school. I think this is not easy. For 29 years. No, this is a coincidence, but this is all your discretion, your persistent, hardworking, and support. So at this moment here, I also show my greatest appreciation and pay my greatest respect to you all guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, English Prime Minister Churchill had ever said that when the timing close, I must go.